Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on Emily XO. Today's video, if you cannot tell, is a Halloween makeup look. Today's look, I went with a cracked porcelain doll look, which explains the hair as well. So this is just going to be a little tutorial for you guys. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what you thought of the look. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, you are in the right place. Go ahead and keep watching. Thanks, guys. Alright, so I had already moisturized and primed my face prior to this moisturizer. I just used a Studio 35 Beauty moisturizing lotion, and for primer I used a Fabulous Face Foundation primer from Ulta. For foundation, as you guys saw, I used the Shea Moisture Weightless Shea Serum Foundation in the color Porcelain. I went with this one because this one's actually too pale for my normal everyday look, but it was good for a look like this because I wanted a little bit of a paler look, and since I didn't have a white, I went with this one. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of this foundation just because it is super lightweight because it is a serum foundation, but overall for the look, I was happy with how it turned out. So now I am going in with concealer. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the color Light Natural number 15. This is one of my favorite concealers. I've mentioned it before in many videos. It's just super lightweight, super blendable, great coverage. I'm blending it in with the Real Techniques Mini Sponge. I'm a huge fan of this sponge for concealer. I think it works really well, for little spots like concealer and getting underneath your eyes there. I'm also blending the concealer and foundation over my lips so I can make those blend in with my skin tone so I can draw on different lips for the look later. So now I'm going in with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder in Translucent. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of this powder just because it does make me look a little bit washed out, but for a porcelain doll look, it was a nice finish. I also used way too much powder and it got everywhere in the air, which you guys can see in the video there. But like I said, overall it works for this look, but I'm not a huge fan of it. So now for blush, I am using the Ulta Beauty Just Face It Hello Beautiful palette in a really bright pink. I did concentrated circles to make it look like a doll's cheeks when they're just super duper round and pink. So now I'm using an Ulta Brow Pencil in the color Warm Brown to draw 3 freckles on each cheek, like you often see on a doll type look. So now to draw on the cracks for the look, I'm going in with a Wet n Wild graphic marker eyeliner. It is their bold eyeliner. This one has a really large but firm drawing tip, which was super helpful for drawing in the different shapes and cracks. I will say that with the liquid eyeliner, it didn't darken up quite as much as I wanted to, and I don't know if it was just the way it was mixing with the foundation and with my primer. So I actually do go and darken up the lines a little bit later, which you guys will see in the video. But overall, I think this eyeliner has a lot of control, and by having these base lines, it made drawing in lines with a regular pencil eyeliner later a lot easier, I feel. But it is a really great eyeliner, and I think it's only a few dollars, so I would highly recommend it for makeup looks. So now I'm using my Makeup Revolution powder and my matte black eyeshadow to help add a base black to those shapes. So then, because I didn't like how dark the eyeshadow made it, I wanted it to be way more darker and have way more depth to it. I am going in with the Rimmel London Gel Eyeliner Pot in the color 001 Black. I just used a standard small eyeshadow brush to help bring way more definition to that. This eyeliner is actually a really great eyeliner. It is really long lasting, which I did not expect from a Rimmel product, but it glides on really smoothly. It doesn't smudge off too badly. Overall, it's a great eyeliner. I apologize that at times it's a little bit harder for you guys to see because I'm trying to make sure I can see what I'm doing in the mirror as well. And I know the lines did get a little smudgy when I was filling it in with the eyeshadow brush, but I am going to go in and fix that later with concealer. So now I am taking just a standard black eyeliner pencil and darkening up some of the lines like I mentioned I was going to earlier. I believe this one was just like a Wet n Wild pencil. So I'm darkening up those lines. I am also going in and adding a couple of extra lines just because I thought that the look could use a couple more lines here and there. And again, I apologize, you guys really can't see this portion of the video. I didn't realize how close I had the mirror to my face and was blocking everything. But I am just going over and relining everything. So as I mentioned earlier, I am just going in here and using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer to touch up some of the edges and smooth out where some of the black eyeliner had gotten a little bit bumpy. I just wanted to make those lines really clean and really sharp to look more like a definitive crack on my face. So again, here is me just adding a couple of more cracks to the look because I think really with a look like this, you don't want to overdo it with the cracks, but I think the more cracks, the better. It does make the look a little bit cooler and a little bit more cohesive. So now I am just lining my eyes with the Ulta Gel Eyeliner Pencil in the color Blackout. I am just outlining basically the outer corners of both of my eyes, top and bottom, and smudging just a little bit of eyeliner on the top of each lid. Now I am just applying mascara, and this is the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I wanted something that was going to have a super big fluffy brush that would coat my lashes with a lot because I wanted a big eye look. So now for false lashes, these are lashes by Wet n Wild. I picked them up, they were about $1, and honestly guys, these are the worst lashes I've ever used. I'm not very good at false lashes to begin with, but these were horrible to put on and took me about 20 minutes of fighting with them, and I actually cut out most of the footage just because I didn't want to waste your guys' time with that. And then I did go over with just a little bit more mascara to make the look even bigger. So now I'm going in with my Voluptuous Volume Mascara from Ulta in the color Jet Black, and I am just lining my lower lash line. I chose this one over the Lancome mascara just because this has a little bit smaller brush that I knew would give me a little bit more control when it comes to lining my lower lash line. So then I went back in with that black color from the Makeup Revolution palette, and I basically just took a big fluffy brush and put the color all over the top of my lid. It does look a little bit messy, and I am going to smooth it out a little bit, but I kind of wanted to go for a little bit messier look. Since this is a distressed, cracked doll look, I thought it just added to the look to have smudgier black. I just went with an all black color because it seemed like a pretty safe base color for the look. So then I went back in with my Voluptuous Volume Mascara from Ulta, and I just ran a little bit through my brows to give my brows a really dark, definitive look. So next for lips, I'm using the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Cruella, and I'm drawing on very small, heart-shaped, doll-like lips, and that is the last step for this look, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed my cracked porcelain doll look for Halloween. Please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye!